Now what they are doing, they use, because that is to show you it is all about money. They want to distract our people not to contribute money. They have put doubt in the mind of people. They have let people not to. You see some of them coming to boast this money in IPOB, we will do this. We look at them, we laugh. Billions. This is what they are doing this thing. The other day we released people who were contributing money to make sure they kick IPOB members out from their community. Since the list was released, some of them are running around, offer for road construction, offer for civic center. My brother, in a community there is war. You are constructing issue. They don't know we are everywhere. They contributed money. We all saw the hopes of the last in Abuja, where he went to beg money, that he need more money to come and fight IPOB in Imo State. He need more money to come and he need more more manpower to fight people in Imo State. And when he couldn't get the money, he have resorted to tell them, support what we are doing. And these are people contributing. You cannot run to anywhere. You are running nowhere. If anybody in that community, if we look for any IPOB member in Ibiasegbe, all these people, their names are mentioned in that place, nobody will go free. Let us get report. There are IPOB members being killed in Ibiasegbe or being taken away, disappeared from Ibiasegbe. Then you yourself, you disappear by yourself. That is how it's going to be. Mazi, the same thing, Dave Umahi is killing. You see, I can see Abalayono, Oburulomo IPOB, Ojelebo engineers. And I know this time he's in. Ndị Hausa, ndị ọ na-agbara boy na asị ya shiga, Dave Umahi Abailana, the biggest problem of his life. The blood of IPO members he killed in Ebonyi State will expose him to the world, and the world will know the kind of man this man they call Dave Umahi is made of. And we will behead him in Biafra land.
There, Mazi, you know, like what you said about using sentiments.
It's in UK. It's an insider. When he saw that news, he called me. He said me, look, Chinasa, this issue, Nigerian government can bluff, but American government will not bluff when they're talking about those who want to disrupt the democratic process. We weigh the ins and outs. It's not about even calling us a terrorist group in America, but we are looking at our people. 34,000 soldiers, police officers, and 5,000 military, 6 helicopters. What are you talking?
With those that they hire from with
the militants they hired from the riverine area that is protecting PDP members, who they will kill. We got to be wise, my brother. We can get this freedom without killing our own people. Some people will say, kill. Our people have died enough. They have died enough. It is our duty to minimize the killing of our people and make sure we go to where we are going. We don't think one way. We think in a rigorous way, and at the end of the day, we always win, Mazi. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, Mazi, I want you to go back in something you mentioned before. I want you to expatiate it. The plan of the Nigerian government. They use people, paid agents, they use people to, and even ignorant people to cause confusion in IPOB as they are holding our leader, so that they will, cause confusion in IPOB, no more command and control, thereby it gives them the chance of harming our leader. Can you explain more? Because people want to listen to that pattern.
Master, thank you so much. I will expatiate this even far beyond what you can expect. Do you know these criminals that call themselves, I call them COVID-19 members, They all appeared when COVID was keeping them in their basement homes. They all appeared to join IPOB. When they appeared, they don't even know the ethics, the ideology. Like somebody wrote, he said, when we were spreading this gospel, taking the humiliation which have never slept, some of them was in a nightclub. Some of them don't even know how to pronounce IPOB that time. You understanding me? They didn't know how to pronounce it. Now, they came in. And they are the people very easy to use. Man say first, they came and start shouting ESN, ESN, ESN because of what? They know the love. That was the first thing they are shouting, because the government want them to help to dismantle ESN. Immediately you will ask yourself, the people who come to talk about ESN, are they part of ESN? I mean, where have they, do they know who are the ESN operatives? Do they know how the name come about? Do they know when ESN was formed? How it was transformed? Because they saw it is something very important, dear to our people's life, a kind of sense of relief. They come. They're shouting, we are raising money for ESN, raising money so that people, our leader is a human being. He's not a fortune teller. One thing is that if our leader is out tomorrow, anybody can ask him that some of us advise him about these people you see doing these things today. But our leader will tell you, if you don't include people, sometimes they say you want to be alone. But I am very sure, even there he is, that we are in POB. We are not fools. Asna they finish them. Because when we see you coming, we start to, before you even show yourself, we have run background check on you. No. We were advising our leader. This, careful this side, careful this side. Careful this side, careful this side. Don't embrace so fast, because as long as ESN was formed, the Nigerian government, when they saw the pressure of young men, their hearts run into their stomach. You think they will keep silent? They say they were done in Amazonia. Some of the done in Ambia. Some of them say it was done in South Africa. That's what always they were saying. Out of jealousy and hatred, people that will defend our land have finally emerged. You see them now using the name of ESN to go for money. Everyday money. Where is the money they are taking? Ask them. Ask them. Every day they run money. We that is in even IPOB, we don't know where, we don't come close to the finance of IPOB. Those who manage it, they are managing it. People that don't know about even IPOB come. Use ESN. Makachineke, today is the last day I will talk about that ESN, people using the first name. Makachineke, if you use the name of ESN, IPOB, to raise money, we found you. There is no place you are that we cannot reach. We're just trying to make sure people don't start talking nonsense. Use the name of anywhere you are, we will organize you. Then you will understand that IPOB is not here to joke. Again, Mazi, this group of people, as our IPOB media start to educate the masses, that these people, they are not even IPOB members. Some are expelled. Do you know their new tricks now? Do you know the one they are doing, Mazi? It will shock Biafrans. Do you know that this group of people, as we have removed this ESN, they are now using the name of our leader's wife, Lolo Uche Kanu, to raise money. I am this broadcast, we will release their memo, their script. Do you know what they are doing in America with all these stupid criminals? They now go that the IPOB leadership have forsaken our leader's wife with children, that they will be now paying $30 every month so that they will be supporting. Do you see the blackmail? Do you see the other side they are coming now? That they will be paying $30. They say people in America should be contributing $30. So they will use it to be feeding our leader's wife. What an insult. Our leader's wife never consult any of them for that nobody's taking care of. They are blackmailing the DOS now and blackmailing the leadership of this movement, blackmailing even our leader. Our leader is not dead. Our leader is in the DSS dungeon. And then they were taking care of his family before now. Before now, what they are doing, they use, because that is to show it is all about money. They want to distract our people not to contribute money. They have put doubt in the mind of people. They have let people not to. You see some of them coming to boast this morning in IPOB, we will do this. We look at them, we laugh. Because only it is a very simple something. They're now using the name of our leader's wife to defraud people in America. That our leader's wife said that you know what they are trying to seek a sympathy so that our leader will come out and say we were contributing money giving your wife. The question is that when Ikonso died, they used Ikonso name, contributed money, make foundation, raise money. Ikonso family didn't receive $1 till today.
I think they say it's for building, not for the not for human beings.
Till today, unless they give to somebody, that somebody ate it. Let us know. Do you know when something happened in Izombe? These people are hyenas. They are only looking for where something bad will happen, so they will use it to raise money. If they don't see, they concoct one. Like as they concocted now, that our leader's wife is being abandoned, is not eating. Nobody take care of him and the children. That they have to contribute $30 so that they can be using to feed him and take care of. Mazi, what an insult. IPOB that is taking care of thousands of people in Biafra land, paying school fees, medical bills, do you understand? Everything. Do you see where they are going? Mazi, all these things, some of them, when they fail, you see them, they change name. You change your name because that one is no more going. You find something to talk. We are watching them very keenly. We know the handwriting of Nigerian government. The Nigerian government have weighed the IPOB leader. They have weighed the structure of IPOB for 6 months. They have not been able to decode it. They have not been able to crack it, and they will continue to wait. We are here. We go nowhere. We are here until our leader is released unconditionally. Some of them want to know who Chinasa Nworu is. Chinasa Nworu is just a normal IPOB member serving in the Directorate of State. I am a man of self-accountability and deep-rooted in morality. In whatever I believe in, that is what I believe in. As long as this struggle is concerned, as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom I hear his voice and step out of the circle, and this particular journey we must come to an end. This is a mission we have come. This is a mission we must accomplish. This is a mission for our next generation. Nobody can stop it, even if you like. You can do all you can. Sponsor you with millions of dollars. Sponsor you with millions of naira. Mazi, they are going nowhere. Mazi Jonas, you saw a few days ago. IPOB is always being vindicated. We talk about our people being killed. That was the plan they used. Mazi Jonas, you know why? Whenever I talk about Ebonyi State, I know why I talk about Ebonyi State, because it is a case study for what we have done. For what Ebonyi State is a case study. How Ebonyi rose, attained to the best we can, and how the people sabotage. It's all about money. Therefore, my senior brother was going with his driver through some of the coordinators, handing over bags of money. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you with video. When we confronted them, they said, "Oh, you see, I'm not the only one who they gave the money. They gave other people." That is how they start to point their people. Some of them now go to ESN because ignorant. They told them, because of this person, change this person, you come and join Ebubago. Do you know that a coordinator in Ebonyi State deceived 26 people to come and join Ebubago somewhere? When they reached there, they were all arrested and they are in jail now. Do you know that? A coordinator. You don't know that? A coordinator convinced out of hatred, he don't know they were using him. He now said, because this person, he said, "No, you people, you said you will work under ESN. Go and join the Bible." He get 26 of them. They went to a community where they're supposed to join a Bible. They arrest all of them there and they are inside the jail. Now, for long now. This is ignorance. This is speaking with emotion and many other things. Dave Umahi used the money. Today, we have been vindicated. I think it's everywhere. Arise News, every Inter-Society have written about it. Dave Umahi killed 5 Nalin consultant engineers because of $150 million. Because he don't want them to do the road. And Nalin consultant is an engineering firm. Therefore, we want the money to be in his pocket. He disappeared 5 engineers. We are asking Biafrans to wake up. We are there, two lawyers handling cases of some IPOB members were murdered in Ebonyi State. Are we not there? So when we say Dave Umahi is killing our people, he hunts many IPOB members down. Do you know some of them are talking rubbish? And I'm calling the lawyers in southeastern part of that contraption. Those lawyers that came out in crowd to go because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is we appreciate you, but we are also telling you there is problem in your backyard. You have cases to take up. Go to Ebonyi State. They kill your own people with the Fulani army. Dave Umahi burned 58 houses. All it happened in our presence. Look at the houses Dave Umahi is burning in his state. This is an act of genocide. This is an act of genocide. These are properties that worth billions. This is what they are doing this thing. The other day we released people who were contributing money to make sure they kick IPOB members out from their community. Since the list was released, some of them are running around over for road construction, over for civic center. My brother, in a community there is you are constructing Ishigi. They don't know we are everywhere. They contributed money. We also the hope also them last in Abuja where he went to beg money that he need more money to come and fight IPOB in Imo State. He need more money to come and he need more what they call it, more manpower to fight people in Imo State. And when he couldn't get the money, he have resorted to tell them support what we are doing. And these are people contributing. You cannot run to anywhere. You are running nowhere. If anybody in that community, if we look for any IPOB member in Ibiasegbe, all these people, their names are mentioned in that place, nobody will go free. Let us get report. There are IPOB members being killed in Ibiasegbe or being taken away, disappeared from Ibiasegbe. Then you yourself, you disappear by yourself. That is how it's going to be. Mazi, the same thing Dave Umahi is killing. You see, I can see Abalayono, Oburulomo IPOB, Ojelebo engineers. And I know this time here. Ndị Hausa, ndị ọ na-agbara boy na-asị ya shiga. Dave Umahi Abaila, the biggest problem of his life. The blood of IPOB members he killed in Ebonyi State will expose him to the world, and the world will know the kind of man this man they call Dave Umahi is made of. And we will be in Biafra land.
Mazi, like what you said about using sentiments to scam our people or to obtain money from them so that they will do their own bit. This is a very smart move. They are always playing on Biafran sentiments. Once they say, oh, our leader's wife, we raise money. You see people, some ignorantly, but genuinely, they become concerned. That is why people should be listening to Radio Biafra, London, this platform. And people should not be over sentimental. Reason. Because Mazi Chinasa, it's just the same thing like what we talked the other time. You see people in Biafra land, they're using it as a format now. When they target somebody in diaspora, they see your contacts, they will call you. I know you're a hardcore Biafran. We are here in ESN. As I'm calling you, even I'm on top of 3 because I'm inside bush. I'm telling you, I receive even calls personally. I laugh tire. They come. Our commander have run away. He's now in Ghana. So we need to borrow. We need to bury people that are being killed. Even as I'm talking to you, I am having problem. So we need anything. One, go arrange somebody to convince me. He will talk. They say he's a doctor. The doctor was telling. He sent me the voicemail. We need the blood. We need blood. We need this and that. All these things. I have not been paid for. So send anything. So and you see some of our people.
You can imagine. You can imagine.
Very, very sad indeed, because our people are using everything to turn it into, as you say, bastardizing. They bastardize anything, turn it into business. It's a huge problem, Mazi. It's a huge problem. Now, what is the way forward? As in this struggle, what is the way forward, please?
Mazi, the way forward is this. We are going to this evening weed out people who say they are ESN, who are committing crimes. We are going to mention their names on air now, this evening. And when we do that, because most of them also are being sponsored by people in diaspora. You have to know that. People get people together, I say contribute money. We forget about this thing. The US is doing this thing. There is even somebody. He sent somebody say that he raised 25 point something million naira on his own. He was still asking people for 100,000 too, so that he will buy a jet fighter for the ESN. All those lies you're telling me. You don't know. You raised 25 million. You raised 25 million naira. Emma say IPOB it, you use it and buy them rocket launcher and buy them. Is it not criminals? Criminals everywhere. They are begging. And for that reason, Mazi, I am going to start. If people from Osumogu is in Anambra, I want everybody, if you are living in diaspora, if you are living in Biafra land, and if you are listening, a lot of reports have come from Osumogu, even to the hearing of our leader, because some of them think. And since all these things started immediately after our leader was arrested, those things don't happen. That is to show you it was a planned something. There are criminals in these communities. These criminals, they use the name of IPOB because of the respect and the fear people have for IPOB. They go, they bomb people's houses. One of them, we found another was a criminal. He was killed. And he have a grudge against his community people that they killed his brother, that his brother was a criminal. For that reason, he used the name because SN and be terrorizing people in Osumogu. This evening, I want to make it IPOB leadership. The ESN command want to make it very clear to the people of Osumo that these criminals, they are not ESN. If you see them anywhere they come and say ESN, lynch them. If you have the ability, lynch them. If you don't have the ability, we are going to provide a number after this broadcast for people in this particular area. Some of them, they make calls to you. You record them. We have voice evidence because these criminals did not know. We have been trailing them. After investigation, we found out that these people are not even ESN. They are criminals and they are from the same community from Osumo people. That is why this evening, if anybody know who is called Emmanuel, he goes by the guy named Oberago. We are telling Osumo people that this guy is not an ESN member. And anywhere you see him, if he comes to steal from you, you have the right to kill them. You have the right to catch them. You have the right to do them anything. And we will drop a number for you to call. Anytime some of those things happen, the ESN command, the number will come for help. And if we know where they are staying, we are telling you we are coming to dislodge them in a matter of days. We are telling you, if you know you are going by this name, it's better you leave Osumo today, because if ESN steps in, you are a dead man. Another person they call Innocent Obieke, he is from Isu Osumo. Innocent Obieke, he is from Isu Osumo. He is not an ESM member. He is not IPOB member. Do not believe those people that come to you and ask you they need money for granite. They need money to support them. They need money for food. It is ESN. ESN don't do those things. Another person is Izuchukwu from Amoda Osumo. Amoda Osumo. His name is Izuchukwu. After this broadcast, we are going to list their names. They are not EM members, and they are the ones why we are not stepping in, because they are from your community. These are your sons. You know them more than ESN. You know their past behavior. You know they were criminals. You know, before the formation of ESN, you know they were criminals in your community. So why is it that now one of them, you killed their senior brother because he's a criminal? So why are you now pointing a criminal towards IPOB when you know their family history? You know who they are. You know why he is coming to attack you people. And you go back and say it is ESN. They tell you that ESN asked you to submit your rifle. Do not submit your rifle. Do not submit any rifle. ESN did never ask anybody to submit their local rifles they are using to protect themselves from the Fulani herdsmen in case of eventuality. There is nothing of that nature. Another person is called Ofoli. They call him Baby. Baby is not an IPOB member. Anybody under IPOB and ESN must be under command. If you feel that you are too big to work under IPOB or ESN, then you find your way and go and do whatever you want to do. Go and do whatever we want to do. These people I have mentioned here from Osumo in particular, they are not IPOB members. They are not ESN. These are common criminals that are terrorizing people in their area. Still in Anambra, there is, if this person I'm calling his name, if we hear any nonsense against you, we will mention your full name and we will make sure you are being dealt with. They call you Isioma Inobulis Ihejofo. Isioma Inobuli Ihejofo. Isioma, you are claiming you are an ESN member. ESN does not we don't invade into people's privacy. ESN anaghị ikpe ala. You say you are ESN member, you form a gang in Obulis Ihejofo, settling matters, husband and the wife, you form and interfering in community issues, village and giving them fine. We are telling you from this night, we are telling people in Obulis anywhere Ifoma gathered, saying he is doing anything in the name of IPOB. He coming to say, oh, you are going to issues, land issues, settling land issues. This is not IPOB, this is not ESN. In the name of ESN. This night is the last one. The last warning. ESN does not interfere in community issues, how the people with their family or market, we do not interfere. It's not our duty, it is not our priority. We do not have anything. Isioma, if anybody knows Isioma in Obulis, tell him he opened office in that place. After this night, if such report appears again in the name of ESN, we are coming to visit you the way you will not like it. I don't know the reason why people with now their own village, your own town, you say you are ESN. In your own town, you say you are ESN. We are not going to accept it. Another people we want to talk to, we are calling all the filling station owners. Please, ESN operatives are not come to buy petrol in your petrol station and will not pay you. Anybody coming to buy fuel in your, he should pay you. If you have an opportunity, if they don't pay you, they say it is ESN, let us know. You can also call the number we are going to provide and tell us where your filling station is, and the people, they ask they will come another day to buy fuel. We don't condone this nonsense. This is not the Biafra we are looking up to. This is not what we are planning for. This is not what our motives are. This is not the reason we are in this struggle. This is not the reason people died. That you will go to somebody's petrol station, you buy fuel, you don't pay, you say you are ESN, you are a criminal. And we don't want to hear that story any longer within Biafra land. Now, I am going to Olo. I am going to Olo, the whole of Olo. After a thorough investigation, a painstaking investigation by IPOB, M-Branch, and intelligence units, whatever we say here, we have conducted these investigations and found out that these people are using the name of ESN in Olo, attacking people, burning people's house. They will even come inside the house, pack things from your house. I will say there is one they call Ojo and the one they call number one. The one they call up and number one. You people owing to Osumo, they go to market. Every month you go there to from traders and say it asks for ESN. Ojo and the number one. You go to a Koto to market in Osumo, collecting tax levies from our people in the market. You claim you are ESN. I am calling people in Osumo also. These people are traversing from Olo into Osumo, threatening people in another state. And for that reason, we are calling ESN operatives in Anambra Command to make sure that this market is being protected. training more food operatives who will monitor those who are coming to disturb our people in our sumo market, collecting levies in the name of ESN. And if you get them, you know what to do to a criminal. And let me make this thing very clear. Every ESN operative operating in any state, you are warned not to trespass from one state to another without the knowledge of that state's commander. Very, very important. You cannot be in Imo State, you trespass to cause problem in Anambra, you return back to Imo State. This is not accepted. Also, Zuma, they say they are giving you returns. Your investigation is not concluded yet. But you can't be chichi dodo. You don't eat shit, but you are taking maggots from the shit. Your issue will be handled because we have known you, and the ESN operative will lay their hands on you, and you tell us what you know about collecting this levy in Osumogu market. Again, we are talking about those still terrorizing Olo. Why I call Ojo and number one is because they are operating from Olo into Anambra State, and they are harassing now. They are extending their harassment to Nnewi South, to Ihiala, and we are saying this thing very clear. You people want to destroy the good name of ESN. Because from our investigations, your atrocities, your criminalities are leading people in this area to say, if this is the way Biafra will come, we don't want it. And some people are sponsoring you people from diaspora, giving you, tell you go ahead. Some of you are engaging in kidnapping, in car snatching. The ESN have done a lot of job. There are things I will say here people are supposed to know. The evil these people are committing against us. Last time, I don't want to mention the person's name on air, but we have got a lot of reports. Last time, a very prominent Biafran, his property, his car was moving from that Anambra Nnewi going to somewhere in Akwa Ibom. And you criminals in our road axis, you kidnap, you hijack the car. It took IPOB ESN. When we got that report, men swing into action. We put heat on the ground to make sure that car was returned to the owner. And that is how we make sure that car was returned to the owner, and the owner is grateful. But what I'm telling the owner is that don't come to us because your car was missing. If you want to support the Biafra struggle, you support the Biafra struggle. Not when your car lost. That is the things we are saying. All of you are big men. You don't want to support this struggle. You think when it will happen, it is coming to. We are not. Our duty is not to check whose car lost or whose car did not lost. Support this movement. All those crimes, all these petty crimes will stop. It is because in the same community, some of you are supporting those criminals also, using them as thugs. And today, they are at loose, committing crimes all over Biafra land. Also, I am talking about one guy they call Ago 50 Vice. You people are not ESN. You are not IPOB. Last time, those of you I called now, 3 of you, Ago number 1 and Ago 50. Ago 50 and Vice. You people, you snatched a car from a man, threatened him, took 2 million naira from him. When you realize that IPOB operatives were trailing you, you ran back to the man, returned the coupe car, and returned his 2 million naira. This is what what you people did. And you know that IPOB intelligence was training you people. When you went and snatched that car, that coup from that Biafra, the IPOB intelligence followed you people. You took it and you took 2 million from him. And at the end of the day, IPOB intelligence was telling you people for a catch. You people quickly went and returned that car and the money to the man. Our duty, ESN, is not to come and trail you small criminals. Because if we catch you people like you, all of you of that caliber are people that the enemies will use and work against this struggle. Because you don't know what you want. Criminality is what you want. ESN wants to protect the land. We want to protect Biafra. We want to make sure our land is safe. And another person, I'm calling his name this night. You are under also investigation. They call you Sky. We have not gotten a full details of your participation, but you are taking allowances from crime, proceeds of crimes. What I am saying this evening, any IPOB member, any ESN command that you see these people, we have dispatched their information to different camps within Imo State and Anambra. Make sure these people did not go free because they are trying to dent the name of IPOB. And finally on the list, there is another guy they call Ebanda. You are going about 5,000 naira from Biafra youth in Imo State. That it is a tax from ESN. Mazi I ga-egbupụ kwa gị isi o. I ga-egbupụ kwa gị isi. Ka m kwuo kwa ya ka o dokwa gị anya. Biafra in Imo State. Make sure that the number we are going to put, you contact it. Anybody come to take 5,000 naira, say it is ESN levy. You are taking it from youth. They call you Ebanda. You are not an IPOB member. You are not an ESN member, but you are using the name of ESN to commit crimes. And that we are not going to accept. We are not going to accept those crimes you are using the name of ESN to commit. And therefore, finally, there is also another group. They are NRG. They say they are NRG. RG, I think I'm pronouncing it very well. You are writing letters to people. And the coordinator of IPOB, that is why this case is very crucial, is part of this conspiracy. You write letter to people in the minute, you say you are ESN RG command, Biafra motherland. You are dishing out letter to people to come and pay you people. All their houses will be invaded. And the coordinator, and you are using a traditional ruler for people to go and drop the money with the traditional ruler. You write letters to people threatening them that if they don't bring money. And this Royal Highness, this is Onyoshi Eze Irima, non-Aji, they are using your name. I wonder if you know what you're doing. They write letters. This is criminality. They write letters to people. They tell people, Aji is in Oru West. Aji is in Oru in Imo State. We have copies of the letter you wrote to people threatening them if they don't bring you people money to buy bullets and buy gun, that you are ESN motherland. We do not have anything called ESN motherland. Let that be very, very clear. There is nothing like ESN motherland. And we do not have, ESN do not have any base in IG. You using the name and collect some group of criminals, and you're collecting money from people, threatening them with letters, and they go and drop their money with one essay. you come there and share your proceeds. You're a criminal. These mornings we have dished out this evening. We're not going to repeat it again. A word is enough for a wise. But from now onward, if you know you are a criminal gang in Osumohu, in Osihitokwa, in Lilu, I saw what the zoo police and army were showcasing today. That is to show it is not even ESN, because they were about people indulging in cannibalism, killing people and eating. Does that show you this is ESN? Now they have understood that the crimes they are committing, that most of them are also political talks by hopes of the man. About war, internal war, and you want to use the name of ESN to destroy. And those of you using the name of ESN, today, this night, in this broadcast, is the last time you will use the name. We will not call your name any longer. You have looked for our trouble, and our trouble we will give to you. Mazi Jonathan, I will stop here on mentioning of names and this order given this evening. If you do have any other question to ask me, please go ahead. Thank you so much, Mazi.
There, it is very clear. There's before I ask the last question, which means in a blanket way, in a general way, our people should know that there any person calling for any type of fund in Biafra land, in any community, in the name of ESN, which means is false, because ESN doesn't call for fund from our people. Is that what it means? Can you clarify?
That is correct, Mazi Chinedu. That is correct, absolutely correct.
Okay, because ESN, they have hierarchy, so they know the real genuine ESN. They don't even
they know who to contact. They know
who to contact. As you are listening to us, when you want to be saying, "Oh, I want the ESN," know that they are criminals. So that is what we are saying. Now, the last question I want to ask, because some people used to contact me privately to ask, is there any room for fresh recruitment of ESN?
Mazi, for now, there is no room.
Of course.
They want to infiltrate the mob. There is no room for new recruitment for now.
Okay, there we go. I think we have gone more than 2 hours. I think if you have a parting shot before we close the program, please.
Thank you, Mazi Chinedu. Thank you for hosting me this evening. To this end, dear friends, come to the end of this program. It's unfortunate people will not ask questions today. You can keep your questions for some other time. I am urging all Biafrans, and I am urging my fellow comrades, those who know what we are in, that we have a big task ahead of us. What is that task? To make sure our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regains his freedom, to make sure that Biafra restored their nation, to make sure our people are not let down, to make sure that those who have mocked us, that we cannot do this, we cannot deliver this nation. We like people when they doubt us. So far, it has been rocky, it has been not easy, but we expect it. We are capable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trained us. He trained us to be thick. He trained us to be tough in our mind. He made us who we are today. He made us to be critical thinkers. We might not be professors, but we are professors in freedom fighting for the indigenous of Biafra. Warning is this: The knowledge most of us acquire in this struggle, we did not get it, because knowledge is gotten through observation. It is not through by reading and the cramming. Knowledge, the genuine knowledge and wisdom, is gotten through observation and study things around you. And for that reason, Biafrans, we ask every member of IPOB, watch out. Our coordinators, watch out the people inside you. The enemies are everywhere, but we are not afraid. Anywhere you found out, you pop and you disgrace here out. It's very. Anyone you found out that is sabotaging the struggle we are doing, expose him. Don't condone him. Don't condone him. We are not here to pamper anybody. We have known that all these people kept their sleeping cells among us before Nyendu was arrested. Before Nyendu was arrested, they kept many people on the ground. That is why in less than 1 week, our leader was arrested. In less than 72 hours, they exploded. They come to drag the leadership. They come to take over. I am Mazi Nnamdi. Let me repeat it here. I will never disappoint. I will never betray this struggle. Any day I betray this struggle, I will commit suicide. You don't need to cry for me. This struggle is my life. This struggle is what I am born to do. I am born to be a helper to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this struggle. And anytime I have finished, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, Chilasa, thank you. You have done enough. I have other places I can serve Biafrans. I will do so. But for now, me and my comrades in the Directorate of State, we are in charge. We will not beg anybody, because we know the ills we are made of. And from this, I will say this is my end of the year talk to Biafrans. We are no more laughing. We have not been laughing anyway. Know what is good. If you know you believe in this struggle, you maintain in this struggle. The enemies will cry. They are the one crying every day. All of you saw Dave Umahi crying that if a man powerful is so powerful, let him his leg in the state. I will see if he will go. Yeah, but he can't go now. That's all I want to say, larger. If I do this thing, because he's crying that because we punched him and we will continue to punch him. We are ahead of them, 1,000 ahead of them. But one thing we are doing is we will show the world that we are peaceful, and we have continued to show the world. Any day we say the hell we get loose. All this one, the commissioners, all these politicians, they are running around. Let them go and talk how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody must talk. Everybody must participate. Because if they are doing nonsense, something happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, all of them will go to exile, as we are already in exile. All. We are not boasting. And that reason, the numbers we want to maintain, we don't want to give numbers anyhow. So our number will not come out and give number own. Say this is the number. We are going to maintain the number to reach to the DOS, to the HOD, Mazi Chike. The number is always out there. It is always out there. If any problem, we know that most of the issue happening in that place, people are sending informations and we are having them. We have these numbers, and those numbers, we continue to use them. We are not creating any number. We will use our inquiry number. The people there are very effective. If any problem happens within the Osumo, or because this is where the hot zone, where these criminals are operating, this is where they are operating. And if anything, I will call this number on air. This is +183 Let me come again. I will call it slowly so that those who want to write the number down will write it. +1 832 876 7387. That is the number. Another number, because we have two numbers. Another number also. The first number I have called is an American line. The second number is an Australian line. It's +61 405 755 805. Let me repeat the number once more. +61 405 755 805. If you have any problem, communities, traditional who have problem and people come to threaten you, this IPOB or ESN, please do not hesitate. Those in diaspora, if you are from those communities, jot these numbers down. Make sure you get to IPOB. We remain steadfast in what we are doing. IPOB has no crack. IPOB has no problem. The structure is intact. The structure. We are not talking just to talk. We are talking with confidence. And for that, we bless every one of us. All of you who have stood very firm, all you followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all you hardcores of Mazi of this struggle, those who knows where we are going and who knows our destination, we continue to encourage you. We continue to ask you to stay fast. That the enemies are just bragging. The enemies are blowing their mouth. They have run out of ideas. They have just resorted to use the name of our leader's wife to come to steal from you people. Maybe tomorrow they will set up a Zoom meeting. They are contributing money for something of that nature. So anything they want, they can use it to be able to do anything they want to do. But we are not going to forget all these things they are saying. Our inquiry lines again. Let me go through again. Hold on. Mazi Jonathan, what I will do, I'm attracted now that the inquiry line, the particular one I mentioned,
Yes,
I'm going to publish it.
Yes.
Yes, that it needs some.
Just proud to be called the Biafrans. The same way South Koreans are proud to be called Koreans. The same way Germans are proud to be called Germans. And all you do is to migrate into a
families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafra war. In the thickness of the Biafra genocide. One from the Directorate of State, US. So we are going to be coming back live in a while to talk about the things in general and these challenges that have made mention, because this is what we've been lamenting and what we've been saying. All these people committing atrocities, their houses, who does not investigate their news, they just present it to the public domain. This is the reason why we've been lamenting the media houses are not helping the matters. Most of them are brown envelope media houses. They just broadcast and put through anything they like in the public domain. But we must keep debunking them. We must keep fishing all these criminal elements in IPOB, because what we are doing, we are not engaging ourselves into a child play. Therefore, we must protect this struggle. We must protect this struggle. We must make sure that this struggle never dies. So we think make sure you don't stay safe.
Thank you. Very nice.